She is not qualified. She's never had a job. She is not good enough. She's not ready.
Republicans rushed to question her government experience and her competence. Let me remind you, Donald Trump put out the word that she was, quote, too inexperienced. And from there, the headlines came in, Republicans claiming she was not only inexperienced, lacking credentials, unqualified. Some said she was the most unqualified candidate around. You can see the reports hitting the supposed inexperience.
That is what a lot of people, and even some black people, are saying about VP Kamala Harris. They're saying that she's not qualified. She's never had a job. She's not even ready. She cannot be trusted with the nuclear code. They are saying all sorts of jacobon, all sorts of jack shit.
Back up to Harris's first running mate stint. So this is, say, 4 years ago when she had 31 years experience. And who does that stack up against? J.D. Vance has 2 years in elective office total and 4 years serving in the Marines. So 6 years, if you count it all together, that's a wider count for him. We're including the other public service. These are the polls with the chutzpah to not only question her experience, but to literally claim she is not experienced enough. Well, if she's not experienced enough there, what does that make J.D. Vance? And sometimes the top story in the country is going to be a chart, because amidst all of this crap, sometimes we have to run the numbers and show you the facts. And the facts obviously matter, because they wouldn't lie about them if they weren't concerned that people were going to somehow learn the facts that she is this much more experienced.
Trump, they forgot that Trump became the president of the United States. Trump had, anyway, let me not even say it. Let's just check Trump and see what he had. Trump, no, let me go Donald Trump, Donald J. Trump, Donald. All right. Donald J. Trump, born 1977. No, he wasn't born. No, that's Gino. That scares. Okay. This is Mr. Donald Trump. That's his Wikipedia page. Born 1946, just after the end of the Second World War. President of the United States. Received Bachelor of Science degree in economics from the University of Pennsylvania in 1968. His father made him president of the family real estate business in 1971. Trump renamed it the Trump Organization. He reoriented the company towards building and renovating skyscrapers, hotels, casinos, and golf courses. After a series of business failures in the 1990s, he launched side ventures, mostly licensing the Trump name. From 2004 to 2015, he co-produced and hosted the reality television series. I know people are going to shit on me because my reading is shit. The apprentice. He and his businesses have been plaintiffs or defendants in more than 4,000 legal actions, including 6 business bankruptcies. 4,000. He and his businesses have been plaintiffs or defendants in more than 4,000 legal actions.
In the modern era, you could go to JFK and Reagan. In their first White House runs as nominees, the point that Harris is at now, these are the facts. They each had about 13 and 18 years in elective office. For JFK, Congress. For Reagan, governor, as you see. And voters could see that at the time. That was during their first run for president, and they knew they had that background of experience. It wasn't their whole adult career. It was a slice of it. Now, Obama had less time in national office, and people discussed that in his first run. He was running for president during the first Senate term. He'd also served in state office, so he had about 11 years total. After that, of course, you have Donald Trump, who had 0 years in elected office when he ran. Now, Trump was unusual in so many ways, and that is one where it was known at the time, but he claimed that coming in fresh was a positive. It was good he didn't have experience, he said, and he ran against the swamp, and you could make that argument. That kind of inexperience itself, though, was a first in all of American history. Every other president at the same point in time in this chart, their first run for office as the nominee, had elective or military experience. As one headline put it, Donald Trump is the only president,
including 6 business bankruptcies. That is the person they keep saying is the absolute businessman. That is the person they keep singing his praises. Trump won the 2016 presidential election as the Republican nominee against Democratic Party candidate Hillary Clinton while losing the popular vote. He lost the popular vote. He's never won the popular vote, so people don't like him. The Mueller special investigation determined that the Russian interference in the 2016 election to favor Trump. It deemed that Russia interfered. The Mueller investigation deemed that Russia interfered in the 2016 election to favor Trump. Why are these people not even reading things like this? Why do they keep saying there was nothing there? His political positions were described as populist, protectionist, and nationalist. His election and policy sparked numerous protests. He was the only US president without prior military or government experience. That is just what I was looking for. He was the only US president without prior military or government experience. Trump did not have any experience, so political career. Trump registered as a Republican in 1987. He wasn't even a Republican, a member of the Independent Party, the New York State affiliate of the Reform Party in 1999, Democrat in 2001, a Republican in 2019, or unaffiliated in 2020. Trump has been all over. Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican. In 1987, Trump placed full-page advertisement in 3 major newspapers expressing his views on foreign policy and how to limit the federal budget deficit. 1988, he approached Lee Atwater, asking to be put into consideration to be Republican nominee. Bush found the request strange and unbelievable. So he had no experience whatsoever. Let me see, presidential campaign rhetoric and political positions. Trump's political positions and rhetoric were right-wing populist. No, I'm looking for his financial disclosures. Trump's FEC required post election to the presidency, early actions, conflict of interest, domestic policy. So he had no experience. Okay, let us go now to VP. Okay, Kamala Harris. Born 1964, is an American politician and attorney who is the 49th and current Vice President of the United States since 2021, serving with Joe Biden. She is the first female Vice President, making her the highest-ranking female official in U.S. history, as well as both the first African American and the first Asian American Vice President. You see, it says African American, although this thing can be updated daily. Harris is the Democratic Party's nominee for the president in the 2024 election. She served in the United States Senate from 2017 to 2021. They say she has no experience. As a junior senator from California and earlier as the Attorney General of California.
This woman is not qualified or capable of having the nuclear codes.
Has never had a real job in her life. She's not capable of leading the country.
I think she was a DEI hire.
Completely obsessed with identity over actual competence, experience, or results.
Incapable and unqualified person to be president.
Unqualified to be our country's commander-in-chief.
She's just not ready.
But they keep saying she has no experience. She's never had a job. When you say someone has never had a job and she was at the Senate, or politicians are not employers, are not employees. So, okay, political positions. Let me see political positions. Okay. Harris' domestic platform is, no, I don't want political, I want career. Let's see, personal life. Okay, in the 1990s, Harris dated the then Speaker of the California House, Willie Brown. Yeah, we've heard about Willie Brown. Harris met future husband. That's not what I'm looking for. She's Baptist. Or the membership of the Third Baptist Church of San Francisco. That is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for. And she's wrote books. Harris has written 2 non-fiction books and 1 children's book. So she's clearly smart. I'm just looking for earlier life and okay, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, Kamala Harris was born in Oakland, California on October 20th, 1964. Her mother, Shyamala Gopalan, was a biologist who arrived in the United States from India in 1958 to enroll in graduate school in endocrinology at the University of California, Berkeley. In which you work about. His father. Father's name is Donald J. Oh my God. Harris' father is Donald J. Harris. Donald J. Trump. Donald John Harris, just like Donald J. Trump. Oh my God. Arrived in the US from Jamaica. Enrolled in UC Berkeley and specializing in development economics. The first black scholar to be granted tenure at the Department of Economics in Stanford University. He now has emeritus status. Oh my God. Dad's name is Donald J. Harris.
Ever with no political or military experience, running the government with no government experience. So here are your facts tonight. Kamala Harris, we'll put this in full, has more experience than all of them by a lot. And I'm going to leave this up for you because you have a lot of different numbers and historical comparisons, but this is the factual antidote to the falsehoods, misinformation, or possibly lies I showed you from Fox and MAGA. Not only does she have more experience than all of these other presidents during their first White House run as a nominee, but she doubles most of them. She's served in elected government positions for 21 years straight and counting, from those recent posts you see at the top, VP and Senate, to past executive positions like AG and DA. Another way to say it as you look at this, Kamala Harris has more experience in her first run than Reagan and JFK combined in their same respective career position, to include the public service that is not just elective office. And if you ask people around the country, a lot of folks value other types of public service than just running for office. If you add that, the charts stack up even taller. Kennedy and Reagan both had military service. We've color-coded that, so that adds to the prior public service, government service they had before becoming their party's nominee and running for office. Obama didn't have that kind of government service. His total would stay at 11 years. And then if you use that wider ambit, Kamala Harris stacks even higher because you have to count her work as an employee, as an assistant DA, assistant prosecutor in 2 different DA's offices before ever running herself, plus the many other posts she's held before becoming the nominee. So you see her color coding and her total years. Again, far.
Okay, let us look for her earlier career. In 1990, Harris was hired as a deputy district attorney. In 1990, she was hired as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, California, where she was described as an able prosecutor on the way up. In 1994, Speaker of the California Assembly, Willie Brown, who was then dating Harris, appointed her to the state. Oh, that would have been a firestorm. Media Assistant Commissioner. In February, San Francisco District Attorney Terence Siller recruited Harris as an assistant district attorney. There she became the chief of the Career Criminal Division. Why do these people keep saying that she's never had a job? Why do they keep saying she hasn't got any experience? Why? Look how rich her earlier career is. Oh my God, became the chief of Career Criminal Division, supervising 5 other attorneys, where she prosecuted homicide, burglary, robbery, and sexual assault cases. Don't show, are you ready for this? particularly 3 strikes cases. In August 2000, Harris took a job at San Francisco City Hall, working for City Attorney Louis Rain. Harris ran the Family and Children's Service Division, representing child abuse and neglect cases. Rain endorses Harris during her DA campaign, District Attorney campaign. Oh my God, her earlier career is rich. And these people keep saying that. Guys, just go on Wikipedia and read this thing. Stop listening to Fox News. Stop listening to Fox News. Fox News just settled a case out of court. Almost $1 billion for lying. Just go on Wikipedia. Stop listening to them. How seriously her earlier career is rich. Oh my God. Attorney General of California, 2011 to 2017. Damn, she's beautiful. Oh my God. Look how long her earlier career is. Trump has nothing. All Trump has is money from daddy. That's it. And then he became president. One lucky man. He's the luckiest man in this planet. He inherited money from daddy. And his first job was President of the United States of America. How lucky is this man? Instead of enjoying that luck, he pisses on his luck, shits on his luck. Look at this. 2017 to 2021 US Senator. And people go around there and spew rubbish. Oh my God. It's still going. It's not even stopping. This is just her earlier. It's still. Oh, damn. Listen, people, you need to do your research. Stop listening. Committee assignment. While in the Senate, Harris was a member of the following committees: Committee on the Budget, Committee on Homeland Security and Government Affairs, Subcommittee on Federal Spending Oversight and Emergency Management, Subcommittee on Regulatory Affairs and Federal Management, Select Committee on Intelligence, Committee on Judiciary, Subcommittee on the Constitution, Subcommittee on Oversight, Agency Action, Federal Rights and Federal Court, Subcommittee on Privacy, Technology and the Law. Oh my God. People, stop listening to Fox. Anyway, politics is the dirtiest game ever. You know the truth. You know that this is your palm, but you say it's your backhand. As long as it gives you votes. Because it's all about getting votes. And Fox is actually playing it good with their base, but the thing is, the base will not make them win this election. They actually need those independent. They actually need those who are on the fence. But if they keep spewing lies like this, and people can just go to Wikipedia and Google and check for themselves that this woman is the most qualified person to be the first female African American, Jamaica, Asian, whatever she wants to call herself, black or mixed, president of the United States of America. And that is going to happen. If it doesn't happen, then Americans, you guys are full of dipshit. Because if they keep telling you guys that this woman is not qualified, and you know that you can go to Wikipedia and just type her name and see how even Trump said she was overqualified. Trump himself said she was overqualified. And what has Trump got? Nothing. All he had was money from that. He's been bankrupt 6 times. He's been to court for more than 4,000 times, either as a defendant or which one is the other one? I don't. By the way, I'm not the most intelligent. I'm not gonna be like Trump to say I know everything. I don't know. We just watch the news and we try to use our brains, go check things out and understand. And again, guys, use your brains. Do not listen to Fox, because Fox News, Newsmax, they know the game they're playing, but that game, I don't think that game is going to add them votes. Because they say politics is about addition, not subtraction. What is wrong with my sliding? Anyway, people, if you can like my videos, subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. But make sure when people say things, we have phones, we have laptops, just Google Wikipedia, just go and check. I know it's been updated on a daily basis, but it can give you an idea of what people are trying to put out there. Lies, 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 lies. Lies, lies, lies. Just listen to what these guys are saying.
Higher, stacking, stunting, and flexing on these other past nominees at the same point in time, their first presidential run as a nominee. That's 13 extra years of government experience and builds her edge. You boil it all down, and what you see on your screen is the ultimate fact check to one of the biggest lies circulating about Kamala Harris, and one that people might repeat without knowing it's a lie. That's how disinformation works. On to all that, that Kamala Harris faces competition of a ticket with Trump, who's an experience I already mentioned, and I'm not saying it's automatically bad. It's just 30 plus years less than her when he first ran for president. And then his backup plan, when he would become, if elected, the oldest president ever, would